Hi guys, how are you? My name is Akasha, and I am a tarot card reader. And just a little bit about myself. I've been reading the tarot cards for many years now. I want to let you know that English is not really my first language, but I'm going to try my best to read and explain the tarot cards or the message that you'd like to know, and try my very best to explain and then give you the answers that you seek. So just to let you know, I did not study or I did not learn how to read the tarot cards. It just so happened that many years ago, one of my best friends purchased a tarot cards just for fun, and she wasn't able to read the tarot cards, and so she threw the deck or the tarot cards on top of the table, and I started spreading the cards, and to my surprise, I could read the tarot cards. And since then I've been reading tarot cards for my family members, for my friends, and even strangers. And they said that my reading is accurate, so this is how I started. So as you know, guys, this is my first video, and this is the first time that I'm gonna be doing this reading. Usually I'm used to reading one-on-one with a person, but then again, we're also gonna be doing the reading now. So for my first video, I'm gonna be doing a general reading. Then we can go ahead and proceed with the more specific reading or questions later on. So what I'm gonna do now, so let's start. By the way, the tarot card that I am using is the Vice Versa tarot cards, wherein you see there the image is on both sides. So I'm gonna start by shuffling the cards. So while I'm shuffling the cards, I want you to envision or think about the questions that you'd like to know, or the things that you'd like to know about your life while I'm shuffling the cards. Also, while I'm doing this, I'd like you to mention your name. You can say it out loud, or you can say it in your head 3 times while I'm shuffling the cards. Take your time and think about your question or questions, or the things that you'd like to know. Now, when I'm reading the tarot cards, I don't read it by card. That's not how I read it. I read it together. It really depends on basically which card shows up. So as you know, as you will be watching my videos, you will see that I read kind of differently compared to other tarot card readers. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I started reading tarot cards. I guess it's a gift, and I was just able to read it. So I figured, why not, help other people, and it just feels good to be able to help out other people, and giving them the answers to their questions, or helping them out on the things that they'd like to know. Okay, so if you have already think about or meditated on the questions or the answers that you'd like to know, and have mentioned your first name and last name, your full name, 3 times in your head or out loud, then we're ready to begin. Now, I'm gonna cut the deck into three. I'm gonna put the stones on top. And I'd like you to take your time and choose choose on which deck or stones that connects or resonates with you. So, okay, I'm gonna give you a few seconds to decide or to choose. Usually with this, I choose the one that attracts me. Um, some of the people that I've read the tarot cards with them, they would have like second thoughts. For example, they would choose this deck or this stone, and then they'll think that, okay, I want this one. I highly recommend to go with the first one that you like, so the reading would be more accurate that way. Okay, so we're going to start with this one, with the blue stone. So I'm gonna put this aside. And we are going to start with this deck. Now this person, if you chose this the blue stone, then it means that you are having second thoughts. You are thinking, if you are indecisive on what to do, if you're trying to decide whether or not you wanna travel, or you wanna go on a journey, if you're thinking if you're doing the right thing. Now, one thing about when I read the tarot cards as well, I don't sugarcoat. If I see as something bad, if I see something bad, if I see something negative, whether it's negative or positive, I will state it. I'm not really afraid of that. I have predicted, accidents and deaths in the past. I have predicted marriages, proposals. So anything that I see, I'm not gonna hesitate. I'm gonna go ahead and definitely state it for you guys. I feel that if you chose this card, you deserve to know. So with this, if you chose this card, if you chose this one, then you are thinking whether you should go and travel or go on a journey. And I'm seeing here that you are having second thoughts whether you should go on that journey. And I'm going to answer you right now, you should not go on that journey, because that travel or journey that you're going to be, that where you're going could be something negative could happen in this specific travel, something negative. So if you're going somewhere, or in probably you're gonna go on vacation, or you're just simply will be visiting a family member, or going out of the country, going out of town, I would suggest that it is very, very important for you to postpone that travel date, because I'm seeing something negative here. And I see here as well that if you postpone that, then it is actually a blessing, in disguise, basically. If you decide not to go on this on this travel, that is my advice. I see here. Okay. So I see here as well that this person is very, very confused. I'm sorry, but this person is very lost. I see depression here. I see that this person has is financially stable. This person is actually, I can say, well off, but then this person is very, very unhappy with his or her life. So that's why I see here that maybe this person wants to go to travel, or to probably move out and start a new life elsewhere. And I see here that no, don't go and travel. And I know that you're experiencing depression right now. This could be the how do you say this, this could be the rock bottom of your life, but just hang in there. Just continue what you're doing. Stay where you are, where you currently live right now, and everything will fall into place. So I see good things that's gonna be happening in the near future. But if your decision, just because you're depressed, it might be with your job, with your family. If you're deciding to kind of like travel or run away, don't do that. Just stay where you are, and everything will fall into place. I'm not saying that things will be perfect for you in the next couple of weeks or the next couple of months. I'm not saying that, but what I'm seeing here is that everything will be fine. But if you go elsewhere and travel, then it will not be a good thing for this person. I know that on my first reading, I don't really want to be negative, but all I'm seeing with this person is so much negative energy. Now this person is, as I've said recently, is going through a lot in his or her life. And I can see here that this person is carrying a very, very heavy burden. And I would suggest that if you're listening right now and you feel that this card is for you, I can tell you, you're probably thinking of going elsewhere, going on a journey, changing your life, and or I see here that this person is having a hard time sleeping at night. I don't really see a death here, but is really having a hard time with his or her life. Yes. So you know what they say, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and this is exactly what's going to happen in the future, or in the near future, that good things will be happening to this person. So I can tell you, so as I'm reading, because I'm having a hard time referring to his or her, what I'm just gonna do is like like I'm talking to you. So I'm gonna tell you not to do anything. There's something that's gonna happen in the next few days that will be a good news for you. So that's what I see here. I know that you're carrying a really big burden. You have a problem in your life. I can tell you that you are waiting for something, like an answer, or a question, whether you should do this or do that. The answers will come to you in not less than a week. So you're gonna get your answer. Also, this person has a I'm seeing here like a family member. It could be a younger cousin, a younger brother, but I'm seeing a boy, a young boy that is very, very dependent on you, that looks up to you. And I'm seeing here that this person is really, really getting affected with the whole situation. I'm seeing here that he's very sad. He's very sad for you with what's going on, or this could be there's a possibility as well that this is your child, a younger brother, as I've mentioned. But whatever your decision is will affect this child. So please, while I'm reading this card, I'm telling you to please think carefully before you make anything stupid. So don't do anything stupid. You must think of this child first. Okay. Now, as I'm reading the card, it is becoming more clear to me that this person, that's the weird thing though, that I cannot do, unlike other tarot card readers. It's not that I'm comparing myself, but this is not nothing general. This is for one specific person. It is becoming clear to me that you are also you are in a marriage. As I'm reading the card now, I'm seeing here that you are in a committed marriage and the boy is your child. And you're, my goodness, you're planning to go on a journey. You're planning to travel, and this is what is giving you this is your burden. Your burden is that you want to go ahead and leave and travel and leave your child and your husband behind because of another man. So your question is whether you should do that or not. That's why I stick to what I said earlier. I can tell you right now, do not go with that other man, because only negative and bad things are going to happen. It is better for you to stay put where you are and choose your child and or your significant other. So I'm seeing here a man, but this could also be either a man or a woman, right? So the third party could be either a woman or a man as well. So that's just what I'm trying to explain, because as I'm reading the cards, this person I'm seeing here is thinking whether he or she should leave his or her family for a third party. So I can tell you not to do that. I can see as well that, as I've mentioned earlier, that this person is very well off, but is not happy. But is not happy. I don't understand. Well, I don't know what you are. What is missing, what you're looking for in your family, but I see here that the best thing that you can do is stay with your family, because if you choose that path of leaving and choosing the other person, then it would be a very, very wrong decision for you. I see here as well that you have a very, very kind wife or husband. Your family or your husband or your wife basically gives you whatever you want, not just financially, but is very, very supportive of you. So whatever it is that I'm seeing here, whatever it is that you're seeing with this other person is not really it's not really the reality or the truth. Yes. So it says here that you're, if you do choose or make the decision to leave your family behind, then it would absolutely be a wrong choice, because it will only bring you sadness and tears and regrets in the near future. Okay, so guys, I'm sorry that this reading is very, very negative, but this is what the card or the message of the card, and this is what it's telling me. So I cannot really sugarcoat it. I just read what I see, and yes, it is quite negative with this specific person, but this is the reading or the message that that person deserves to hear. So basically, in a nutshell, if your question or your dilemma is if you should leave your family and go and start a new life with your third with a third party or with another person, then that would be a wrong decision. It will just cause you regrets and tears, and basically in the future. However, if you choose to stay with your husband or wife and with your child, then everything will turn out right. Everything will fall into place. Everything will fine. Everything in your life will be fixed, right? So this is your reading. Now I'm going to go ahead and proceed with the next one. So, if you chose this one, the black stone, I'm sorry guys, I really don't know what the stone is called, but if you chose this one, then this reading is for you. So hopefully this time we're gonna see something that is vibrant, that is good, but it's just that I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now with the negative energy that I felt on the last card. So okay, so for this person, okay, wow. Okay, so now this is absolutely positive. Okay, now this person, all right, if you chose this card, then you must be the type of person who's a very, very hardworking person, who has a lot of ambitions in life. And it says here that you're worrying whether you're doing the right thing or not. I'm seeing here that whatever your hopes and aspirations in life will it will turn out great. I'm seeing basically positive things in here. It says here that whether, for example, you're working in a company for a long time and you've been working really hard to to be promoted, then you're going to be promoted. So also, if you are just starting your business, and you're thinking whether your business is going to be successful, then the answer to that is that your business is going to be successful. So this is a person that I'm reading is a person that is very, very hardworking. So it says here on this card, based on what I'm reading, is that you're going to have a very successful business or successful career. Okay, Now, this person, I'm not gonna say that it's a, it's a brother or a sister. It's obviously a brother. It says here that this person has a brother or a sister that is basically giving so much problems or negativity to this person, and pulling this person down, right? I see here that this is a very that you are a very hardworking person, but then again, one of your family members are really being negative with you, and one of your family members or your brother here, I see here that it's a man. So I can't really say that it's a brother, but it is someone that is older than you. It could be a brother, it could be a cousin, but it's not, it's not old like a cousin, like an uncle or a father. It could be a cousin or a brother, right? That's just a little bit older than you are. But this person has been really criticizing you, and but then again, you stay strong. You don't really take the negativity, and then I would say that disregard this person. Even this person is really being critical, or I don't know if I said that right, but this person is criticizing you. One day I see here that this person is yeah, I'm not seeing regret that this person is going to regret, but basically you're going to have the last laugh, because life is like it's like it's like a wheel, right? Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, and when the time comes, you're going to be successful. You're gonna be financially successful as well, and you're basically going to have the last laugh. This is what's it saying here. Now, this person that I'm reading is this is also you're also the type of person wherein you have a very strong personality, yet you're kind. So it says here that just continue, being like this, being the person that you are, because eventually this is going to be a good thing in your life. Now, if you're also asking if you are going to be so you have these questions in your head, and thinking whether to settle down. This person is very, very focused on his or her work, and not really thinking about of settling down anytime soon. But it is in your head. You also want to have a family eventually, and I see here that you will. You're actually gonna be marrying a man that is a little bit older than you are, right? So it's we're not talking about 3-4 years older than you. We're talking about someone at least 7-10 years older than you are, right? So if this card is a man, then you're gonna be marrying a much more older woman. If you are a woman, then you're gonna be marrying a much older man. But the person that you're going to end up with is going to be a kind person, a person that is very supportive of you, and a person that will basically gets you, right? You're gonna have it says here that you're gonna have a very happy marriage life, right? So this is what I'm seeing here. So maybe, guys, you're seeing here that this is an old man and this is a woman. It doesn't really mean that way, right? So this could be an older woman, or this could be an older man. Okay, so I see here as well that this person is is also going through something. You're also going through a lot in your life here, right? Your background could be your family, like what I said. I see here like a cousin or a brother or a family member that is very critical of you. You have a family that is very that they're actually very, how would I explain this, but they're not really supportive of you. And compared to your other brothers and sisters, they actually, you basically, you're the least favorite, right? So I don't really want to say that, but it says here on the card that you are the least favorite one. The only thing though is that I'm seeing here that at the end of the day, right, in the future, yes, you are the least favorite, but then again, you're the one who's going to be successful, and you're the one who's gonna have the happy marriage. And you're basically, this is a good card, you're gonna have a great life. So whatever struggles or whatever it is that negativity that you're getting from your family or a family member, I can tell you to disregard that. Go on and continue with your life, and just continue doing your dreams, and achieving your dreams, and you're gonna be able to basically have everything that you want, right? I mean, in terms of work, in terms of marriage, you're going to have really have a good one. Oh wow. Wow. Although I know that I don't really, I don't want to, since usually I do my reading person to person, face to face. I'm seeing here that this card is more, I really don't want to say that it's a woman, but it's more on like a very more on the feminine side, right? So this, if you're a woman, and you're hearing this and you feel that this reading is for you, I can tell you that, again, you have a very, very judgmental, critical, and your family is just really hard on you. I see here that this is one of your problems. You don't really have a very good support system. I see here as well that even your mother tells you things that that really degrades you as a person. I would say this, this, even though that you have a very, you're kind, yet you have a very strong personality. You don't show that you're hurt, that you're affected with what your family thinks and say to you. It does hurt you at the end of the day, right? I'm seeing here, but I can tell you to just disregard that. What I can tell you is that, even though we have family members, anyone in their lives, if they are, very negative to us, they're toxic, I just say just cut it off, or at least give distance, right? Find or give your distance from them, because this is just a full on negative energy that I see here from your family members. Yes, I was right. All right. So the family members, I see here that it's really I'm still reading this card though. As I just want to repeat that your family members are really, really judgmental. They really put you down. But then again, you're a warrior, basically. You're a very strong person, strong personality. You're a fighter. So I see here good things in your future. Financially, you're going to also be traveling soon. You could be traveling for work. I see here a travel for work that's gonna be happening anytime soon. And this is a good thing. This travel, or this travel that you're gonna be doing for work, you're gonna come back successful. So if you have, for example, you want this, like what I mentioned earlier, you want this promotion, and you're gonna be traveling. You could already have plans of traveling, or you don't know yet that your superior or your boss will be sending you to another place for business. And I can tell you right now, I'm going to give you a very definite answer that when you come back from that business, it's going to be positive all the way. So from there, after your travel, when you come back, then all the good things in your workplace will be happening. So this could be the promotion, this could be a raise in your salary, in your income, and this is what I see. So yes. Okay, so the last card signifies that if you are currently in a relationship right now, right? I shouldn't say if, but I see here that you are in some kind of relationship. It could not be in a committed relationship. It could be just dating someone, and I can tell you that the card is just telling you that this person is basically not the one. This is not yet the the older man or older woman that you're gonna be marrying that will be good to you. So I see here that I don't know if you'll take this as a negative or a positive, but you've always been asking yourself if this person, because you have feelings for this person. You feel I don't know if you're committed. I'm not seeing any answers from the cards here that you're in a committed relationship, but you're in some kind of relationship, like what I said, you're probably dating, and you're asking yourself if this person could be the one that you're gonna end up with. I'm gonna answer you now. The card is saying that this is not yet the one. So you could still be in a couple of more relationships before you meet the person in your life. But I can tell you that when you settle down or when you marry, it's not gonna be anytime soon, right? You're the kind of person who's very determined and very focused on your career, and so that's what you're going to be doing for the next couple of years, and you're going to be doing really good. And when the time comes, when you meet that person that you're going to end up with, all right, whenever you decide to settle down, which is, I'm sure that reading based on your cards, you're not really thinking of settling down anytime soon, but I see here that you will know if this person is the one. All right, it's not that based on the energy that I'm getting from your card, you're not really the type of person that like what I said, wants to settle down. But it just makes me laugh. I'm sorry, because I'm seeing here that the person just like, okay, it's like, okay, I'm in a committed relationship, I'm dating right now, could this be the one or not? If not, then I don't I don't really give a shit. So it's kind of like that, because this relationship is not really your first priority, it's your career. So if the question that you want to know is that if you're going to be successful with your career, then I can definitely say that you will be successful. So all the negative people in your life that or the people that are pulling you down, I'm sure that you get hurt at the end of the day, but then again, you don't really let this things affect you or bother you, which is absolutely perfect for you. Okay, so now we're done with that. And for the last and but not the least, if you chose this card, all right. Okay, so this is my first video, and I'm just warming up. I'm sorry if I was stuttering earlier, but now I'm kind of like getting used to it, right? So please bear with me with my explanations as I make more videos eventually. Hopefully I get better. and explaining everything to you. I don't want to I don't really want to annoy my viewers, and and but then again, okay, at the end of the day, my goal here is to help you out. I to help you out and give you and provide you with the best reading and the best answers to your questions. Okay, so all right, so let's proceed. If you chose this stone, which is, we'll just call it the brown stone, right? So I'm not really like very knowledgeable when it comes to stones. Then this reading is for you. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I need to see more. Okay, so based on what I'm seeing here, this person, oh my gosh, can I just say it? Can I just say it straight up? You are not, I can't really say that. I don't want you guys hating me, but I have to say it. You're just not a good person, right? You are, okay, there's no such thing as a bad person. All right, anyone is capable of change, but I'm just seeing here that this person, I'm feeling really negativity. So it could be that this person's job could be a form of stealing. So this person, it could not be stealing, but it's just seeing here that this person could be a lawyer, could be in some kind of a job that affects other people. So this is how I can describe this. But this person is very, very, okay, I'm not going to say this person, like what I said, I'm going to address, like this is, I'm reading it for you. So I can see here, I'm like what I said, I'm not like other readers. I never sugarcoat. I just tell it bluntly what I see in the cards. But I'm sorry for saying that you're not a good person, but I'm just saying that you could improve on your personality, right? You could improve or change your job, basically, because I see here that the job that you do is affecting a lot of people. So for example, what I can see there is, let's just say that you work in a company wherein you deal or sell scammy products. It could be that one, or you could be a lawyer. I'm seeing here more of a lawyer that is not really a really good one. So I'm seeing a person that is kind of like I would say that is for a living, whatever this person, your job is affecting and is hurting other people in a negative way, right? But everyone is capable of change. But I'm just saying here that at first with your job or your career, at first you were really, really how would I say this, you didn't want this job. I'm seeing here that you didn't want your job at first, but then of course you need the money, so you just took the job, you learned how to deal with this job, and you just eventually got used to it. And I guess this person's main question is that, should you continue doing your job? So I can tell you it is your decision. At this point, I cannot really answer that. But if you were gonna ask me with this type of career or job that you do, and you know that you are hurting other people. So for example, you're how would I say this? You work in a call center, and you're doing scammy things, or sketchy things. Of course, I'd tell you not to do that, or stop doing that. And if you're a lawyer, and you are defending, what do you call this, criminals, then you can't really stop doing that. But then again, this is something that does affect, of course, innocent people. So it could also be that your job is just basically something illegal, right? And before, you really didn't want to do the job, and you were just in it for the money financially. But then again, you just started doing it and got used to it. But let's read the card more. But this is what I'm seeing in the card. Oh, also, if this could be also a woman, or you could also be a woman that is probably working as a, I how would I say this, the women that works at night, right? Working as a prostitute, right? So you're thinking whether, whether you want to continue your job, or you want to stop your job. I apologize, I don't want to say that you're a bad person, because as I read your card, I'm seeing here some good sides of you. So you basically probably, there was so much negativity on the first and second card, that it describes you as a person now. But I'm seeing here now that you used to be a good person before you started this job, and now you just got used to it. And you have to be, you're staying strong, and you're thinking you're in yourself, and forgetting whatever it is that you feel, and just to be able to continue doing this job. And you're asking yourself if you have any other options. If you leave your job, I can tell you that you will have other options. So I see here something positive, that if you leave this job or current occupation that you have right now, good things, doors will open for you. I know I'm seeing here fear as well, that you are fearful of leaving this job. Then I can tell you that if you do, good things, positive things will absolutely happen to you. Okay? So, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and continue. Oh, okay. So it says here that your family members, friends, or the people that may know you, that knows you, they don't really know that the type of occupation that you have, the type of job that you have. You kind of hide it from them. You're not really proud of it as well. So maybe the reason why I'm seeing this so much negativity in the beginning is that you portray this to everyone else, I mean, at your workplace, or you tell yourself that you don't care, you don't really care, and you're strong, and you have to do this. But then deep inside, you really are a good person. So you're just fearful that you have no other choice. You don't have any other options. And if you lose this job, then you won't have any income. I can tell you that if you do, and eventually you choose and decide to leave this job of yours, then good things will be happening to you. I'm seeing here opportunities coming your way, good things coming your way as well. And basically I see here a life that is way different from the current life that you have right now. Very, very different. I see here as well that you have, family and friends. Especially, I'm seeing here, you know, not an older woman, but how do I explain this? A mother figure in your life. It could be your mother, or it could be just your aunt, or a mother figure in your life that loves you so much, that cares about you so much. And this person doesn't really know and is not aware of your current situation or your current life right now, right? And of course, you're also fearful or afraid of letting this people know about your current occupation, because you think that of course they wouldn't like it, right? So but then again, I'm just saying that this person, you have a person that is very supportive, very like a mother figure that is very supportive of you, that loves you so much, that cares about you so much. And if eventually shit hits the fan, this person is going to be very, very supportive of you and will always be there for you. I'm seeing here as well that if you are not yet in a relationship, I'm seeing here that soon you're going to meet the person. I'm seeing a relationship that is coming. All right, a potential relationship. I can tell you right now that this person is you don't, basically you haven't met this person yet, so it's not it's not one of your friends, or maybe someone that you know, or potentially that you like, and that you're interested in. You haven't met this person yet. So this person, I can tell you, that is not from, if not the same country. This person, it could be from a different state, or a different just probably out of from another state or another country. All right, so I'm seeing here that within the next couple of months, you're going to meet this person, right? And then this person is going to be very, very special to you. You're going to have a very good relationship. I see here as well that you are not the type of person that is very romantic or emotional, but and you've really never had a very you've never had a serious relationship, or a serious committed relationship. And this person that is coming will be your first really first ever serious relationship. So you guys are basically gonna be, you're really gonna fall in love. Yes. Yes. So you're really gonna, this person that is coming will definitely be one of I cannot really say, because the card is not saying whether you're going to end up with this person, but this person is going to be very, very special to you. And you're going to have a very loving and good relationship with this person, so you'll know when it comes. I see here that you have actually one of your close friends that are I'm not saying that seeking for help, but needs you. Now this person is feeling really sad. This person is feeling that you I mean he or she's not really mad at you, but this person is really feeling bad and missing you. So if you know who that person is, that very this could be of course I cannot say specifics, if whether it's going to be a man or a woman, a friend, but then this person that is very close to you, that you haven't called or you haven't seen in a while. And I think this is the best time for you to contact this person, because you know, this person is your friend basically, is not in a good situation on in his or her life, and is in need of your uh, of a friend basically. So I'm just telling you that, you know, your friend is going through some issues with his or her personal life. So this would be a very great time for you to reach out and contact that friend of yours, because I can tell you that this person as well have been there for you in the past, whenever you needed this person. And it's not that you're avoiding this person, it's just that probably you have been busy, and you know, you haven't been able to you know, get in touch with this person for quite some time, and this would be the best time for you to contact this person, and of course return the favor as well, or just simply be a friend. Okay, so these are the last four cards that I'm seeing here. It says here as well that your future significant other, all right, I'm seeing here, will be is going to be a very good person. All right, a very supportive person as well. So whenever I say this, I'm seeing positive things about this your future love life. So this person is someone who will love you deeply, and you will love deeply as well. And this person will be a very good influence to you. And you know, I cannot really say, I don't want to lie, the card is not saying that this is the person that you're going to be ending up with, but this person you're going to meet very, very soon. So in the next few months you're going to meet this person, and this person is going to be amazing, and you're going to have a great relationship with this person. Okay, so guys, that concludes the reading. All right, so for my first video, of course, I just did the general reading, so I apologize to you guys if some of the readings are too negative and too specific. You know, if you chose that, the thing is that I want to let you know, if you chose this card and you feel that this message is for you, or whether, you know, you chose this stack of cards, but then you feel like, okay, this message is not really for me, then that's you know, that's absolutely fine. I'm sorry about that. It's just that I'm just reading what's in the cards, all right, what the card is telling me. But I can definitely tell you that one of you guys, all right, will be able to you know, really connect with the reading, because this specific reading could be for that specific person, right? So if you have any questions, any you know, any basically anything that you'd like me to do, any ideas, since this is my first video, or any thing that you'd like me or any comments, please do comments down below. And you know, if there are things that I can improve in, since this is my first ever YouTube video, please guys, you know, hit like and subscribe, and any ideas, I would be more than happy to you know, to try it out. Okay, so thank you so much, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.